Welcome to you all in my new video, and today I am very much excited to talk about this country. And in Australia it's the time like 6:30 a.m. so it's very cold, and I just wake up and I receive a lot of message about Malaysia. What is the status there, how Indian pharmacists can go there and work there, and I was a lecturer there in this country, and I lived 4 years there in Kuala Lumpur. This is the capital of the Malaysia, and one of the most beautiful country, and I lived there. And if I got again in my future to chance to work there, maybe I just want to go there, especially for Indians. It's very good country. In 7% population in Malaysia, they are Indians, especially those are South Indians. They are from Tamil Nadu, they are from Andhra Pradesh, or some are from the Kerala. So food is very cheap, and best food you can get, especially for Indians, and lot of things you can do there. I can say one of the most beautiful country. Is a small country, not much population, and people are very nice. They keep a lot of respect there. So I work there as a lecturer, so I know lot of my students nowadays, they are pharmacists. They are working some of the hospitals, or they are working some of the community pharmacies, and some of them even they are now lecturers after they finish their masters, and some of them they are doing their PRP, and some of they are studying, and many of them they are follow me on my Facebook, and still they are contact me, and sometimes they ask So that's why I'm saying this is very close to my heart, and I'm very excited to discuss about the Malaysia. So in this video I will discuss about first we will discuss what is the education approved by Malaysian government as a pharmacist and working as a healthcare professional, and secondly, what is the job scenario earlier and now, because I know many of my students, and what is the exam you need to pass, and who can work there in Australia. So first, in Malaysia. I'm living in Australia, but in my mind this is Malaysia and Australia. These two countries is always in my mind. So if we are talking about the education in pharmacy in Malaysia. Malaysia have about 25 at the moment universities they are offering bpharm program. So Malaysia is approved if you have 4-year bachelor degree, or maybe you are bpharm or you are PharmD, because many countries have PharmD 5 years, some have 6 years. So if you are bpharm or PharmD, you are eligible to work in Malaysia as a pharmacist. And number 2, they have another education is called diploma in pharmacy, and diploma in pharmacy cannot work as a pharmacist. They are just like we can say they are like technician, pharmacy technician, or we can say they are like a dispensing technician, and some of them they say like pharmacy assistant or something, like they give us a different name. So because in one pharmacy there will be 2 pharmacists, and 3-4 they hire a technician. They pay somewhat less technicians, and technicians have to work a lot. So these 2 qualifications are important for Malaysian perspective. And job scenario, in 2014, before 2014, anyone is graduate from Malaysia, they can directly got government job in Malaysian government hospitals. So there is no need to go here and there. Even in community, always there was a scarcity of pharmacists, and they was tried to hire from other countries and all these. But 2014, after that, there was some saturation, and because earlier was very less universities, and private universities was not offering the pharmacy education. Now a lot of pharmacy schools are there. I told 25, and pharmacy school have around 250 seat in one. Some of have 150 seat in a year. So a lot of pharmacists are graduate, local pharmacists, and they are not getting enough job. After finish your degree in Malaysia, then you have to go for 1 year. This is called the Provisional Registered Pharmacist, mostly called the PRP. 4-year degree, then you have to go for 1 year PRP. For this PRP, earlier it was government, they send the letter, you go there, you have to go here and there, but now, if you want to work in do PRP in government hospitals, then you have to wait up to 1 year. Many of my students are still, they are waiting. Many times I ask what you're doing, or sir, we are waiting for the PRP. But if you want to go in community pharmacy, yes, you can get. But most of them, they want to work in government. So government, earlier it was a government job, whatever finished the pharmacy, dentist and medical. But after 2014, they changed the rule. Now they're saying PRP for 3 years. They will pay for you 3 years, and if there is a vacancy, we can hire you. If not, then you have to go back and you have to find. तो चलिए दोस्तों, अब हम यहाँ आ गए हैं इसकी जो है स्क्रीन पर, और आप लोग यहाँ देख सकते हैं, यहाँ लिखा हुआ है in English I have to talk, like here you can see, like they wrote like qualification examination to practice as a pharmacy in Malaysia. So first of all, they're saying that the Pharmacy Board of Malaysia, this is called short in PBM, has set the requirement to pass the qualifying examination as a pre-registration as a pharmacist. So you must be, you have to be a graduate from their own country, or you may be a Malaysian citizen and you are working in some some other country and you want to back to the Malaysia. But third point is here, this is for you, if you are a foreign registered pharmacist with pharmacy degree recognized by the PBM, PBM we already saw, there is a Pharmacy Board of Malaysia, or Malaysia, they are recognized and intended to apply for temporary registration in Malaysia. This is they introduced this in 2018 only. They just November only they changed the rule. So if you want to be apply here, so you can be just temporary registration in Malaysia. Then in this there is an examination for you. You have to be 100 MCQ questions, and all questions will be 3.5 hour exams. And 50% is a passing marks they are saying, and there will be a negative marking for exam. If you give the right answer, 1 mark, and if there is a wrong answer, then 0.25 deducted the mark. And others, you can be here, you have to be study like Malaysian law and poison and Dentures Act 1952 and Code of Conduct, Pharmacist, and all this. And all this you have to see in later. But the question is here, who's temporary who can register in Malaysia? As I said, in Malaysia there is no need pharmacist. I never seen in my life, a past 8-10 years, any foreign pharmacist working there as a pharmacist. Yes, lecturer are working. I was a lecturer there, and we go in hospitals for students for internship. We talk to the local pharmacists, we are contact with them, on all these, but we cannot practice as a pharmacist as a foreigner. Now you can see here they make a condition, the applications for temporary registration for pharmacists with Pharmacy Board of Malaysia. You can register and practice in Malaysia. LFM only allow non-citizen pharmacists who meet the following criteria. The important criteria, you are first is married to a Malaysian citizen. Maybe you are a male and you married to a female Malaysian, or you are female and you married to a Malaysian citizen. Then you can be a registered as a temporary pharmacist. And later on they will see that the degree in pharmacy owned by, recognized by this and this. So, and must be registered in their own country. Like you are bpharm from India, you must be registered in India. You marry a Malaysian citizen, then you can be eligible for this. Apart from this, you cannot eligible. They are recognized in India 2 university only. Banaras Hindu University if you are graduate from BHU, and another if you are graduate from the Pune University, I think. Yeah, these two you recognize. If you have further any questions, so you can be asked here. That the email is given here, that Farhan, you can see me here, they give these emails. If you have something, any questions, you can ask here. But in my personally, I never see any pharmacist or those are Indian or Pakistani, they are working in Malaysia, you know. So it's not very easy. You think that so I can say this is impossible to work as a pharmacist in Malaysia. There is no chance, but you have chance as a lecturer, and lecturer has some other criteria. I will discuss that is in my another video. If you like my videos, so please support me. I love you too much, all of you. You are my family, and you are I'm making the videos daily basis, even in the, you know, I don't have time, you know. In the morning I wake up, I just making this video. So please make the sharing to others, your friends. I want to make just one sure that every Indian pharmacist to watch my videos, so they can get some idea what they have to do in their future, because no one was guide me at my time. I struggle a lot in my journey from India to Malaysia to Australia. A lot of things, you know, I learned. That's why I start this channel. I'm not earning any money or something. I just helping you all. So please help me to grow my channel, to share my videos, and Facebook. You can follow me on my Facebook page or Instagram.